So Otakus! I have become addicted to the stock market and waifus thanks to this really awesome game that I got from a Japanese dev called STONKS 9800. It is a very, very cool game that initially did not seem like it was anything overly special, but there's a lot of cool stuff it has going for it. For one, it's set in like the 1980s, so they have this whole kind of CRT computer screen aesthetic vibe, which you can definitely see right now in the gameplay. And it's got, kind of really cool low-key 90s music. It is hardcore nostalgia bait. There's a lot of pixel graphics and all sorts of stuff. But the name of the game is managing the 1980s stock market in Japan. It is wildly furious to start off with. I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I had no idea what was going on. There's a whole bunch of different tabs in the bottom of the screen, and if you really feel like you're super lost, you can actually go over to the far right and talk with your waifu, who will teach you different things that you need to know. I, of course, didn't do that and instead decided to do the trial by fire method, which resulted in me losing a ton of money, and actually really quickly I thought I was gonna lose everything, and I wasn't really sure what the failure conditions of the game were. It was an experience, but very shortly after I was able to kind of pick myself up and figure out, buy low, sell high, basic kind of stuff, as well as some other nuances that the game offered. Every weekend you get phone calls from friends. They offer to take you out to drink, and you can do that and raise your happiness and your comfort level and stuff. You can also buy property. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff in the game. You can go to horse races and do horse racing. I'm absolutely terrible. I always pick the green horse, and I feel like it was just destined for me to lose. I kept trying it over and over again to get a little side money, and it was a nice break from the actual stock market trading itself. As you'll see, most of the gameplay kind of revolves around you just staring at a screen, watching charts going up and down. There's a graphical presentation that's pretty good. It shows you all the different stocks that you could be purchased or wanting to sell, and they're color-coded as the graphs go up and down. It felt like it went really, really fast at first. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of those games where if you play it and you don't have the metal to kind of stick through it just a little tiny bit, it's really gonna be easy to pass this off. But if you do stick into it, you might end up like me, who really... 2 hours passed before I knew it, and I can't say the last time that happened in a game. I literally thought I'd been playing it for 30 minutes, and 2 hours it just whizzed by. It's a very, very cool, very, very addicting game. As you go through the stock market, there's all sorts of little surprise things that can happen. Sometimes you get funny little calls from your mom, but sometimes you get offers from various people. So some people will sell you information about stocks that are going to blow up, and as you'd expect, not all of their advice is good. Some people are literally setting you up to fail, and I can't tell you how many millions of yen I lost banking into some deals that I thought were going to do great, but I also won millions of yen, almost just shockingly, from these deals. So they're very, very lucrative. The other thing you get is companies will approach you and they'll ask you, hey, do you want to invest in this invention that we're doing? And your waifu will kind of give you a hint on how easy or likely it is for you to succeed with this deal or not. Sometimes she'll say, it sounds way too sketchy. Other times she'll say, yeah, that sounds like a pretty good deal. You don't really ever know whether you're gonna win or lose in these deals though, but holy cow, when you win, you can win. I mean, it is wild. I amassed a massive amount of money really quickly after almost hitting a point of just pure depression. It's really fun. There's a retro soundtrack that plays while you're going through the game. There is little, sneaky things that pop up every now and then. I don't know if I could really suggest this to people who don't have like a strong nostalgia for older games, but those who do, woo! I love me some retro games. I grew up in the 90s playing a lot of computer games, and this game hit me hard. I got really, really, really into it. It reminded me of kind of the more simple games that you play on like a Palm Pilot or something like that back in the day. You can even remember what that is. Really cool stuff. Really, really addictive. Really, really fun. You can check out the game on Steam. I did get a copy from the developer, so keep that in mind, but all thoughts are my own. I don't actually have any direct contact with the developer in any way whatsoever. But if it sounds like it's something up your alley, check it out. We have the link pinned in the comments below. I'm Dre with So Otaku. If you like this content, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down, and subscribe to Yokoso Otaku for more anime news, reviews, and gaming, and commentary, and soon a Japan trip as well. We'll catch you later. Peace.